Dear Journal, ZEPHYR!
What?
There is a portal to ZEPHYR here, and legend also has it that I know how to activate it. Furthermore, as I recall, the legend mentioned something about me activating it for a small fee.
That must be a legendary legend if you keep speaking the legend.
ZEPHYR!
Thanks for the gems, Spyro. With all this cash, I can open a lizard burger shop in Skilo's Badlands.
ZEPHYR!
Okay, we get it. You're excited.
Best level ever!
Might I ask if you have any snacks?
We have some bars, but after the recording session.
Anything else?
We'll see.
Just like the Dodongo with the Dodongos in Zelda.
They're purple Dodongos.
Except they explode.
You know these guys are actually fish, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, Spyro. Looks like we got us a bit of a situation here. The Breeze builders have got us pinned down, and we've been waiting for a volunteer to blow up their munitions building. Looks like you're it.
They're called land blubbers.
Not land lubbers, land blubbers.
Yeah.
So they're whales.
Oh, actually, they might be. These things are nuisances. That's why. If they don't have missiles in their mouths, they slap you with gigantic wings.
Dang cannon just ain't working for me. Do you think you can blast that bird, soldier? Jump up here and give it a try.
If you fail, drop and give me 20. Wow, you killed it the first shot.
I love this level.
Any particular reason?
The entire thing.
Music, level itself, what you can do in it, the mini games.
Yep. And it has 4 orbs. You think hitting the bottle with the cannon would have blasted it open?
Bombs away!
It's actually kind of interesting seeing these enemies work together. Not sure what other levels in Spyro 2 do that. It's too bad Spyro 3 doesn't have that. These guys are probably the weakest enemies. Even though they have rolling TNT at you. I'm recording, right?
Yes. We were recording! Sorry, had to do the thing Emil does.
Oh, is that?
Yes.
Is that on this channel or on Runaway Guy's channel?
Right away, guys.
The earliest I've watched is when they started Little Big Planet, so
I
maybe
think
I haven't seen.
Dude, you were missing out on on the first Mario Party.
I don't know. I don't know if I have time, because I barely have time to watch what they're uploading now.
Well, John, have you seen the latest episode of their Dokapon Let's Play?
Let's see. I'd say I'm like 20 videos behind on their channel.
Well, John was transformed to the Darkling, but he wasn't able to do too much, able to kill either of them.
Yeah, that sounds like about right as luck.
And Tim is still leading.
Can you believe at the beginning it was the opposite?
Frickin' Darkling, am I right?
I don't think the Darkling helped that much.
That's true. Then again, I wouldn't have expected any less from the friendship-destroying game. As soon as I said that, they exploded.
All games that end up on the Wii are technically friendship destroying.
Dokapon Kingdom especially.
Alright, sorry everyone, the camera ran out of battery, so me and Kevin went to watch videos.
Explosion. It sure
Yep.
is a good thing I have my helmet on. Oh yeah.
Even if you had your helmet on, you'd still be dead.
Through the freeze builder.
Who knows, maybe he has really tough skin.
Well, if they are whales, then yeah, maybe because of all the blubber in them.
Oh, by the way, the talisman is a bomb. Alright, so me and Kevin were just talking about recording Kingdom Hearts. Random games.
Yeah. Yeah, it might actually be pretty fun. Fun for that. Although, definitely, if there's one thing I want to say out loud, Square Enix, why the hell are you delaying Xehanort's device? Seriously.
I think they're... If I could try to come up with what they're doing wrong and what's confusing them is... Kingdom Hearts has gotten to a confusing level even for them at this point. So they're trying to figure out what choices
wow,
to make.
so basically even the creators have no idea what the hell they made.
I think, was it Dream Drop Distance that takes place before Kingdom Hearts 3?
Yes, and they are
Yeah,
doing
that's
it
something they should have
2.8.
planned out better.
And I have lost my cowlicks. With these
To be honest, they really just made something that, unless you study it well enough, no one's going to get it.
I think it's a bit of a, like, why that there's only a few characters in the entire series that actually don't come back. Also, look at this guy's name.
Yes, I know, Bo Peep.
Just making sure. Alright, so I think I need to find 5. I'm gonna get the hard ones first, and then get the easy ones.
I guess it makes sense.
Actually, no,
So
I'll
you
get
said
ones
these
first.
things were part cheetah, part elephant?
No, they're part giraffe, part elephant.
I don't see their long neck.
They have the color of a giraffe.
The spots, you mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, again, just like, how much longer until we put that old man in a grave?
Kingdom Hearts 3, hopefully.
Ugh, dude, if they delay it anymore, you know people are just gonna keep getting upset at that. Seriously, how long has that guy been going?
He's not the only one who's still alive after all this.
Ugh, tell me about it.
You know one thing I'm hoping they do that they probably won't in Kingdom Hearts 3?
What?
Have Riku be someone who's actually joining the entire time. So you can actually play as him.
Yeah, that's true.
Like-
I do want to have multiplayer in Kingdom Hearts 3. That would
Here's
actually
what
be
I
pretty
think is that they should add, is that instead of just constantly being Sora, Donald, and Goofy, have it be a 4th or 5th player party members at all times so that you can figure out who you want to play at whatever time.
You mean just like have them all together as a party and just
Yeah,
choose
have
the
more
characters?
options than just the automatic 3 players, or 3 characters to play as all the time.
I don't know. From what I've seen from the trailers, I mean, unless some new ones come out, which, by the way, speaking of trailers, why the heck have they not really... Did they not end up releasing, like, the trailer they were showing at Japan like a few years ago?
Probably because it's in Japanese and Americans don't understand Japanese.
No, it's like, they had this, like, one trailer at this event. Can't remember what it was. Like,
But there is
it
a
was supposed to be,
trailer.
like, a very sad one, but they still haven't showed it yet. But, speaking of that,
There
if anyone
is-
in the comments can type it down, did they release that trailer yet? Because I have no idea.
There is a Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer.
You mean 2.8?
No, 2.8 and 3.
Okay, I have got to check this out on YouTube later.
I'll show you.
No, I'll just look for it later.
Okay.
It's no problem. So, anyway, back to Spyro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what was, like, the original idea for it?
So Insomniac had a first-person shooter game, I forget what it's called, that didn't sell too well. So before the company decided to retire itself, they wanted to make a fun little game about a purple dragon and his adventures, for one of the developers' love for the creatures. So they made this game, and it actually did really well.
Hmm.
And then it turned into an entire series that ended up better or less.
Yeah, better or less because it hasn't had a single standalone game in like... How many years has it been since Dawn of the Dragon?
I want to say 2008, but probably not. Might have been 2007
Hold on
or
a second.
something.
Let me
Yeah, you can go look it up. I'm just gonna knock these things away.
Thanks, Spyro. Here's a little something, you know, for the effort.
Alright, now the tough ones.
There are 2 more cowlicks out there somewhere, but I haven't seen them in days.
Hello. You're all dead now. Alright, so here's one. Wrong way. Bump.
Hold on a second. It says here, yeah, released in 2008.
Oh, cool. I thought it was way off. 2008. Look,
What?
that's how many gems I got just then.
Wow. Our... Talk about,
Irony
coincidence.
comes in many forms. 2010.
Hmm.
I am about to make it
2018. We didn't get to 2012.
when a number of games are said to come out.
Yes.
Are you looking forward to the Sly Cooper movie?
Yeah. I've seen some gameplay of the Sly movies, and kind of interested
what?
because... I mean, Sly Games, sorry.
Oh, which one?
Well, kind of seeing gameplay, seeing parts from all 4 of them.
Oh, cool. I only have the 4th one. I'm not going to bother with the other 3.
You don't want to try the Sly collection?
No, because, like, not to be that guy, but it's kind of low quality. Like, it looks like a game that could be done in PS1 time, but all of them are for the PS2. And then the one that was made for the PS3 Vita look like they have PS2 graphics, so I don't know what kind of limitations they're dealing with, but come on.
Well, I mean, like, Ratchet and Clank was a good movie, so I guess we have
Oh,
some
no.
good hopes for
They
it.
started working on Sly movie before the Ratchet and Clank movie was even announced.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, I saw the trailer. Remember a couple years ago when we were doing the graduation party at your house and I mentioned the Sly movie?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was before Ratchet and Clank movie was announced.
So, basically, it's still taking them a while until they make it.
Yeah, because that was just a trailer for the mentioning it. I don't know how long it'll be until the movie is announced publicly.
So, what do you think will be, like, the plot of it when it comes out? Are they
Well-
gonna end up, like, going with, say, one of the...
Well, do you know the
games?
plot that led after Thieves in Time?
No, I don't think so.
So, after the final boss, Sly apparently disappeared, and since then no one's found him. I was afraid of that.
Oh.
So there.
Oh yeah, I think I've heard about that from a review from this one YouTuber, WeDude83.
Yeah, so, what I'm wondering is, the movie might not go through, and they might go into a Sly game, a 5th Sly game instead. Because I heard they're working on something to continue the Sly series, and they can't just leave it on a cliffhanger when we don't know what's going to happen next.
That is true.
Like, we know something's gonna happen, we just gotta oh, nope, no, get back here. There we go. So do this, then I gotta do the seed challenge.
Let's see. Hey, did you hear that, like, a while ago they ended up making, like, this crossover game with Jack Daxter, Ratchet Clank,
Yeah, I
and
see that in stores all the time. I want nothing to do with it.
No, not PlayStation All-Stars. Like, I think it was, like,
Really?
a movement game.
Oh,
The motion controls, I believe.
motion control.
That is kind of a shame, to be honest, because, like, imagine an actual game with the 3, with those 5.
You got all
Or, like,
7
8 if you include
cowlicks
Sly's
for me.
crew.
Here's a fair reward.
I have not heard of this, but I don't think I want to anyway. I'm not a fan of crossovers, I'm gonna be honest.
So
see.
you just want the story to stay the same.
Unless they have a really good excuse for crossing them over, I do not.
Well, I mean, like, imagine if there was such a game with those with like Ratchet Clank, Sly.
I would
game.
demand that the characters actually look like the characters, unlike in All Stars, where they all look terrible.
In here somewhere. Here it is.
So, what would you think would probably be a good plot for it?
Let's see. One villain. Try to judge what other crossovers have done and what this one could do. There's usually one or a number of villains all teaming up for something, or one villain who wants something that leads to the plot dragging all the heroes into one place, or one hero doing something catastrophic and it ends up crossing worlds over.
I guess that is a good point. Like, which one of the villains from the series do we know would probably?
Okay,
be
so
that?
Crack in Time has a number of games. I have Dr. Nefarious doing something. Let's see. What if? Let's see. Okay, let's try and make it up. What world would we start in? Who would we see causing most of the plot?
I guess it kind of depends.
Like, who's the biggest bad guy, and who would want more as a bad guy?
That is true. It's like, you'd have to take a look at, like, some of the major villains from the series. Like, Ratchet and Clank, you have Nefarious and
Ratchet and Clank.
You have, like, Jak and Daxter, which I don't remember.
Okay, so I think I've got something.
What?
So Sly villains are really just people trying to be the besties in the world, so they're canceled out.
Well, unless you count, like, say, Clockwork.
Clockwork was an odd one, but I doubt... Well, he could come back. What if he does? So Clockwork would be an option for Sly. And then Ratchet and Clank is most likely because their villains are the, like, most advanced.
Yeah, it's
and
like Nefarious, for instance.
Yeah, Nefarious is most likely. And then Jak and Daxter. I've only played the first 2 games, but from what I've seen, it would have to involve magic. And some bit of technology.
Yeah, but it's like, like the villains from the Jak and Daxter series?
I know one of them are the sister and
Well,
brother,
I know
whatever their
there's
names
like Baron Praxis and Vigor, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's been cluttering up my
It's like, I guess it depends on like which of those, because there is a bit of technology in like Jak 2 to Jak 3 at a later point, from what I've heard. So I guess the thing is like, which one of them would probably be dabbling in like other dimensions per se?
Let's see. Nefarious would if he wanted to find another world that didn't have squishies per se, but ends up failing because he doesn't know any dimensions that don't have squishies. And then Jak and Daxter's one villain might try to open up a portal and tricks Nefarious or tampers with Nefarious's plans and tries leaving into a different world to try and escape Jak and Daxter or something. And Nefarious is like, "What's happening?" And then villains interact in some mischievous way or something.
What the hell is that?
You can have this. I don't need it anymore.
Wow. Did they really go there?
Have you not noticed how many stories they've ripped off in this?
Oh.
Okay, let's see. Bo Peep and her sheep, the Beanstalks, Romeo and Juliet. What else?
Interspecies relationship.
Alright, let's see if I missed anything here.
Okay, so back to what we were saying before.
Yeah, so, and then, who else would we... Let's see, we got Jak and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank.
We got
Sly.
And probably his
Oh, I know. Let's see. Someone... Either... They don't have any old villains, so it would probably be someone new. Wants to get rid of Sly so he can be the best villain in the world, so on and so forth. So we send Sly to the others. And then they end up teaming up after who knows how far in the game. and then they gotta stop the villains and the bad guys because, oh no, the world is gonna end or something. I think that's something we can come up with.
That is true, but I think maybe it's like someone. If you're going to do like a villain that is endangering all three of their worlds, it has to be someone that.
It's that all three
tries
villains.
to, like, no. What I mean is like, maybe the villain finds like this artifact that Sly was planning on stealing, that happens.
No.
To be something like that like combines both technology and eco.
Actually, no. It's introducing the three villains or three worlds. Sly would be doing something as usual, and one villain he's up against tries to get rid of him, and so he sends him to the other worlds. Oh,
No,
wait,
like,
what did he say?
he stumbles upon like
Oh, darn.
this artifact, that that supposedly has special powers. But
Yeah,
like,
maybe.
Sly doesn't. Sly.
Yeah, maybe Sly
kinda
finds
looks-
the artifact and the villain uses it to get rid of him.
No. Like say, like he ends up running across the villain and say something causes the artifact
Almost.
to activate and sends him to say either Ratchet or Jax's world.
Yeah. And then the villains, whether or not they're teaming up or not, are just doing something destructive about the fact that they now have the power to enter each other's worlds or something. I don't know. It's a rough plan.
It is, yes, but it does make sense. Like,
Wait, where?
and like, what would you consider like a good? What would work as a
Wait, did I
gameplay
get
per
all the
se?
buttons? Oh my god, I did. I got everything.
What would work as say like the gameplay?
Oh, actually, that's a long question. Next time? Oh, after this. How long is the video?
It's up to 60 minutes.
Dang.
Fire in the hole.
The way he reacts is like, uh-oh.
Something straight out of a Wile E. Coyote or a Looney Tunes cartoon.
Yeah.